it's Di from Being Mommy with Style, and today I'm going to share the souvenirs that we brought back from Walt Disney World on our fall 2020 trip. And this trip was particularly special because it was the first trip back since Walt Disney World was closed for a number of months and the world kind of shut down for a little while due to COVID. So we were very excited to be back, and if you remember my souvenir haul from when we were there in February, I said a couple things because that was kind of a dedicated trip with like a schedule, and we were there for like a conference, and so it was kind of moving from event to event. So souvenirs really weren't my kind of main thing. So I kind of went into it with some goals for this trip to keep an eye out for. Ironically, one of the things that I missed on our February trip, I also did not bring home on this trip, so I'll talk a little bit about that. But first, let me share what we did bring home. So this trip was more about being back at Walt Disney World. I have been ordering from Shop Disney quite regularly. If you've been watching my hauls and my kind of day in the life, you probably have seen me, get my Shop Disney orders in some of those videos. And I found that since Walt Disney World was closed for a time bit and Disneyland is still closed, at the time of making this video, that I was able to find quite a number of things on Shop Disney. But what I really like getting when we go to Walt Disney World are items that are either really hard to find, they aren't on Shop Disney, they're parks exclusives, or just something like really unique that I can't just order online. So one of the things that I brought home with me is this Loungefly bag. So this has the Mickey balloon print all over it. And I actually was carrying another Loungefly bag, which does not look like new after this trip, but it's the same style, this canvas style. This was the first trip I had used this canvas style backpack, and I loved it. It was so convenient to use. I used the top handles a ton. These straps are super comfortable to wear inside the parks. So I'll do a park bag video as well. But I absolutely loved it. It's a little bit bigger than the traditional kind of rounded backpack style. So it held everything that I needed, had a little bit of extra space, and it just worked fabulous. Like for the future, I will be buying this style of backpack going forwards. So I saw this one of the nights when we were at World of Disney, and it just really jumped out to me because I love the balloons for starters. They're bright and cheerful, and I loved this blue color. I really kind of debated because I was like, oh, I already have the Stitch bag that is blue. Should I really get another blue bag? But it kind of just kept jumping out on me the whole trip. I think I shared it in stories a time or two. They also had a Tiki Room bag that was this style, a Jack Skellington bag, but this just really was truly the one that I liked the best. So I held off and I finally told myself, I said, if it comes up on Shop Disney, then I will get it. Well, the last day we were at a resort eating breakfast and checking out, this had not been in our gift shop the whole time. And I went over to check out a couple other little things, which I'll share as well. And this was sitting in the Loungefly area. They had just got the shipment in the night before, and they had these in the Pop Century gift shop. And so I was like, well, that's meant to be. It's meant to go home with me. So I checked out one of these. And so now I have two Loungefly backpacks that are very, very similar, yet they're different. So I really love this one though. And the style just works perfect as a park bag. So the interior is really super cute. You can see I still have the paper in there and everything. But the interior is like a Mickey print interior. And it's handy because it has zippered areas, and my Stitch one, I haven't even looked inside this, but yes, it has pockets here on the top. So it's just a really handy style to use. So I'm very glad that I got it. I don't know if it'll end up on Shop Disney, but I'm glad I got it while I could find it. And I'll definitely be getting more of this style bag. It just works really, really well. So this was kind of the one thing that I got for myself. And again, I have a cart full of stuff on Shop Disney. So if you'll notice from my souvenir hauls, they really don't have a ton of stuff in them. The kids usually get a couple things, which I'll share some of the things they got. And then we kind of just get a few things here and there. And I do my shopping throughout the year on Shop Disney. So these two things I did pick up a number of times while we were there in the gift shop. I got this rainbow sour belts and these extreme sours. Now these are just like Mike and Ike's sours, which I love, but they're very, very hard to find. So I got a number of these while we were there so I could bring them home. Also treat-wise, we got this Halloween candy corn popcorn. Isabella's the one that picked this out. It has candy corn kind of interspersed in it. It's kind of very sticky. It tastes pretty good, but I would recommend like eating it quickly because now it's like all stuck together and it's not so tasty a day or so after you open it. So if you get this, make sure you eat it quickly because we did not, and now it's kind of just sticky. So let me know there. The kids both got stuffies. Isabella's have already gotten absorbed in the house, but I brought Natalie's in here to show you. She got the Halloween mini, and this is also available on Shop Disney. It's the 2020 Halloween mini. Really super cute. It's got the different pumpkins around the bottom, really cute bodice dress, a little candy in her hair. And Natalie was very into this kind of candy corn witch hat, which you'll see in the ears that she got. That's what she picked out for those two. And then this one is from the gift shop right after Expedition Everest, and Isabella also has this. One of the first couple times that Isabella rode Expedition Everest, she got this as like one of her souvenir treats, and Natalie has always admired it since then, and so Natalie wanted to get her own. Isabella's is named Benji, this one is named Snowy, and so now we have two little cute snow leopards that live at our house too. Isabella picked out she won a dinosaur in Dinoland Animal Kingdom. It's really cute and it says Animal Kingdom on it. And then she also got a Bigfoot Stitch. It's got the big plush feet that are like bigger than its body. Super, super cute. Also from the animation, or excuse me, not Art of Animation, the Pop Century gift shop. I talk a little bit about that in my recap video about how similar they felt. But anyhow, I did get a couple more things to bring home with me. This is one thing that I have not seen on Shop Disney, but I have seen ample supply of this around Walt Disney World when we were there. So this is a really cute pillow that says home. You can see it's a really good size. The back is just kind of a very soft burlap, but it's kind of that gray color. And then the front is beige, so it goes with a lot of different stuff. I really loved this. I thought it was super cute. I ended up buying the last one that they had in the Pop Century gift shop, but it was restocked the next day after I purchased this. So it seems like they have a pretty good supply of these and they seem pretty popular. I saw a bunch of people buying them. So this was one of my treats that I brought back with me as well. I think everything else in here is actually stuff that we had already gotten from Shop Disney and Natalie's sweatshirt that she got on a previous trip. So that is all that was in that big bag. And then lastly, we did get a couple of things at Disney Springs. As always, some of the stuff has already gotten absorbed into the house. But Isabella picked out a pair of Havaianas. We love these sandals. This is pretty much all that I wear. So I had gotten a pair of these at the Disney Creator Celebration. I had gotten, I think, the Little Mermaid ones. And so they didn't have these in my size, so I went ahead and got these for myself. It's Maleficent and Sleeping Beauty. So I really like these. They're super comfortable. And I always kind of size up because they do run a little bit narrow, but I find them to be very, very comfortable and very, very durable. Literally all my flip-flops are this brand. So Isabella picked out these with the birds. She thought those were really cute. And Natalie got some frozen ones, which are already somewhere in her house. This is what always happens when we do souvenir hauls about a week after we get back. Stuff is just already absorbed. So there's probably stuff I forgot too. But I did get this Halloween bag. This is one of the exclusive holiday totes. It's got the sequin Mickey on there. It says Walt Disney World. I had planned on trying to get whatever version they had of this when we were there because I've gotten the holiday, like Christmas version on one of our previous trips. And so I wanted to have a Halloween version to use here at the house as well. So it doesn't have a zipper or anything. It was like a cheaper price with a purchase type of item. And it worked really well. We used it when we were around the parks, and I will use it here around the house just as a fun holiday bag. And so down inside, there are a couple of things that we purchased additionally. So I got this Halloween mask to use for pictures, and I never actually really took any pictures with it. It's got the really super cute mini pumpkin on there. And I find the Shop Disney mask to be more comfortable than any other cloth mask that I have. But that being said, I still feel like the disposable masks are the easiest to wear, they're the most comfortable to wear, and they're the coolest, like the lightest. And it was like 90 degrees while we were there. It was blazing hot. And so we wore those pretty much the whole time. But I did get this. I can wear it around Halloween time here when we're in our local area, and I just thought it was very cute. Kind of a sign of the times too. And then other than that, we got a couple different pairs of ears. Apparently Natalie's mini ears have already gotten absorbed into the house, but they were in all of our Magic Kingdom videos. Isabella picked out these really cute Mickey pumpkin ears, and they looked really super cute on her. I thought it was kind of cool this time that everyone kind of picked out their own style ears, and it kind of matched their personalities, because these are more kind of like straight-laced and serious a little bit, but a little bit whimsical, which matches Isabella. Natalie got the mini ears that had this kind of candy corn hat on it, were just kind of cutesy and matched her. And then of course I got the candy ears, which kind of matched me because I love candy. So we got those, which are kind of just an outfit add-on, but also kind of like a souvenir as well. So that's really about it for the souvenir haul. That's what we basically got, other than a couple things that have already gotten absorbed into the house, like the frozen flip-flops and Isabella's stuffies, and Natalie's ears are somewhere in her room. She's been wearing them on her Zoom calls for classes. That's Natalie in a nutshell. But the one thing I did want to mention, because I mentioned this in our February 2020 video, and when I got back and everything closed, I was really distressed because we were so busy in going from thing to thing. I didn't get a Rice Krispie treat the whole time we were there. And then they closed, and I was like super distressed about this. And I was like, oh my gosh, what if that was like the last time for a year that I could get one? I was like, super stressed out about it. I actually ended up finding the vendor in Florida. This is how bad it was. And I ordered like a whole big bulk thing, actually 2 times. I ordered a whole big bulk thing, and I have a whole bunch of Rice Krispie treats still down here on my floor. I have the ice cream ones and flip-flop ones, a whole bunch of ones left over. I was gonna order Halloween ones, but I have such a stock that I don't need to order any Halloween ones, so probably for Christmas. But the net result was, because I had ordered so many and I had ordered them from the vendor, that I actually didn't even cross my mind to look for them when I was there. So now this is 2 trips in a row. And normally this is the thing that I always get if we have the dining plan. I use snack credits on the thing and bring some home with me. And it just has not happened the past 2 trips. So I thought that was really interesting, because I know I made a big deal out of it in at least like 2 videos. But because I found the vendor and I ordered those, I guess it was fine. So we did enjoy the food that we got, and we did get, a couple treats here and there, but none of them were Rice Krispie treats. Who knew? I don't know. But we'll be probably sharing some more Shop Disney hauls coming up. Some of the holiday stuff that is getting ready to come out is very, very cute. That's the one place I did not make it to the Christmas store. It just never ended up in our path. And then right at the end of the night, we had to get to our reservation at Tony's. So I forewent, stopping anywhere, because I wanted to be on time for our reservation. I didn't want to be late. So I did miss stopping at the Christmas store, which I'm kind of bummed about, because they have these cute little ears that are American Girl size. They're an ornament actually, but they fit on American Girls. So I was planning on getting some of those, but in the end, it's not like I need it to live type of items. So we just ended up going to our dining reservation. But I do really love holiday Christmas items, so I'm sure we'll be looking at that on Shop Disney. There's a ton of cute Mickey and Minnie gingerbread items, a countdown, there's mixing bowls, an apron. And so, like I said, I do a lot of shopping on Shop Disney throughout the year. So more to come there. And also I've been looking at some things on Box Lunch too. So I'll share those hauls as well. But I'm very glad I was able to find this in person. I did not see any mini main attraction items at all. That was something I was kind of keeping an eye out. The new Doonies did come out while we were there. I have the Animal Kingdom Anniversary Doonie, which is very similar to the Animal Print Mickey in a kind of roundabout way. So I didn't end up getting any of those, but those are pretty readily available online. Also, there is a new ink and paint cruise Doonie that just came out. I may end up getting one of those. But overall, they did not have those at Walt Disney World. But overall, we were just excited to be there, excited to be back at Walt Disney World, have it be open, and just felt really, really good to be there and know that it's good to go, and hopefully, and the magic is still there. So let me know if you have any questions down below. Let me know what is on your Christmas wish list from Disney, on Shop Disney, or from the parks. Oh, that is the other thing, because this is on my Christmas wish list. I was looking for the ink and paint mug while we were there. It's a really cute silhouette mug, and then when you heat it up and you put hot liquid in it, the characters appear. I did look at multiple stores for that, and they were all sold out. I'm gonna end up having to just order that online for myself, but that's what I do. I look for specific things, and then if they don't have them, I just order them online later. But at least I remembered to look for it. So that's it for today, and we will be back with a few more Disney videos, and then day in the life vlogs will start back up. We are getting ready to celebrate Halloween. Actually, Penguin's Halloween costume just came in the mail today, so stay tuned for that. And we are starting to think ahead about what our next Disney trip will look like and what Disney in 2021 will look like. So I'll probably do a video about that as well. But let me know if you have any other items that you'd like me to review or questions about going to Disney right now. I'd be happy to answer those in a blog or in a video as well. And thanks for watching. Have a great day.